Procurement evolution. Procurement has not always been strategic. It has evolved over time through distinct stages of maturity, and organizations today can still be found at different points along this curve. At the transactional stage, procurement is reactive. Teams operate in silos, focused on placing orders, chasing prices, and meeting immediate needs. As organizations mature, the commercial stage emerges. Here, procurement emphasizes cost reduction and competition. Spending is consolidated, volume discounts are negotiated, and suppliers are compared to drive down prices. The next shift is internal integration. Procurement connects planning, finance, and operations through systems such as ERP. Visibility improves, demand forecasting becomes possible, and decision-making becomes cross-functional. External integration moves procurement beyond organizational boundaries. Key suppliers are integrated through collaboration, shared data, and joint planning. At the value chain stage, procurement's influence expands. It begins shaping markets and industry standards. At the highest level, ecosystem leadership emerges, where procurement strengthens supply ecosystems through governance and collaboration. Procurement's ESG pivot. For decades, procurement's primary objective was cost optimization. That is now changing. Regulatory pressure, global disruption, and sustainability challenges are forcing procurement to redefine its mission. Value is no longer defined by price alone. It now includes resilience, agility, sustainability, and trust across the supply base. This shift is not driven by voluntary commitments. It is driven by hard law. Mandatory regulations with enforceable penalties are replacing voluntary responsibility. Environmental focus moves from carbon reporting to competitive advantage. Social focus moves from compliance audits to ethical partnerships. Governance evolves from contract-only control to transparency, traceability, and oversight. As a result, procurement is no longer a back-office function. It is becoming a driver of enterprise resilience and long-term value. ESG as the strategic core. This creates a new strategic reality. ESG is no longer about values. It is about law. Procurement risk is now legal, financial, and reputational. Supply chains are no longer private choices. They are regulated systems subject to scrutiny and accountability. This is why ESG reshapes global commercial strategy. It influences market access through carbon border measures and due diligence laws. It redefines cost structures by internalizing carbon, compliance, and resilience.